Okay, I have a new camera girl.
Hello, darling.
Hello, darling. How are you? Well, nice to look.
Looking great today.
My wife's not here at the moment, so we're doing a Dazzler does, but I've got Annelise doing the filming. So now, just because you're doing the filming doesn't mean to say that he doesn't come in. He doesn't know. So we have to stop a minute. We feed him. So he's over there. The little one's over there. The noisy one's over there. So what we are doing is we are doing today perfect chips. How good are perfect chips? And what do you need for perfect chips? Well, you need potatoes. It's not that difficult. But there is a secret about the way we're going to do it. There are many ways of doing chips. They're called thrice baked, twice baked. We're going to do twice baked chips. Twice baked or twice fried or twice cooked, whatever you want to call them. Which means we're going to blanch them in oil and then we're going to let them cook and then we're going to cook them again. That's what twice cooked chips are. Do you want to come over here and have a look at what I've done to the potatoes, by the way? My new camera lady, Annelise. Here we go. And if you look around here, there are flowers left over for the remnants of Donna's birthday. Which are flowers. We are a florist in this. Flowers everywhere. Anyway, it's absolutely, the kitchen has never looked so gorgeous. And so you can get triple cooked chips, which you've probably heard of as well, but that's where you have to boil them, and you boil them to a point, and quite honestly, it's lovely to do, it's great, but you've got to be bang on, otherwise you're going to end up with mashed potato, and that's not what we want. So, I'm going to start. Come back in a minute.
Yeah.
So what I've done is I've already got some potatoes. Now we're in lockdown mode still. And so I've got some of my potatoes. Now, ideally, wouldn't it be nice if they were all like that shape? But, you know, we haven't got all the potatoes we want all the time. So I'm going to have a bit of a mixture. But basically, we want to... what size do I want them? Well, I probably want them that size. I'm going to probably go there. And then I'm going to go... I might just take that one off. I'm probably going to go there. That looks a really good sized chip, doesn't it? So that is going to be what I'm going to do. Then I put them in the water to get rid of the starch. So come back in a minute and I'll show you what we're going to do afterwards. Annelise, come and have a look at these. So there are my chips.
Beautiful.
They look great. So what we're going to do is we are going to, you can come around here actually.
Yep. Nice flowers.
Come around here.
Hi, Eddie.
And what we're going to do is, because the most important thing when we're doing chips is they're going in the fryer. You do not want to put wet chips in the fryer. So now when I say that, they haven't got to be like, you know, they've got bone dry, because they've obviously got moisture in themselves. But what I want to do, I want to get rid of the starch, and now I want to just get rid of the water. And so when we put them in the fryer, they're dry, and we get rid of the starch anyway, but they're dry because you do not put water in fryers. Water and oil does not go together very well.
No.
Okay? So then what we're going to do, in just a minute, we'll come over. I'm going to put them in the fryer, so we can probably start coming over here.
Yep.
And here's my fryer. Now the fryer's on about 130. Now I'm not quite sure yet whether it's at the right temperature. So let's just put one chip in and see where I'm going. No, I want a bit more heat.
Yep.
Obviously, it looks like no heat.
No, nothing's happening.
No heat. But we don't want a lot of heat because we want to cook them now for about 8 minutes without colour.
Okay.
Which is what we call blanching.
Blanche. French. Blanche.
Oh, Blanche.
Blanche.
You speak perfectly French. So
Blanche.
if I was to say my
chips, mes frites. My frites are blanche.
So I'm going to put my pommes frites is what I was trying to say.
Pommes frites.
Which is not that difficult to remember, to be quite honest. Anyway, so let's just put those in there. I don't mind how slow they cook at the moment, because I can turn this up, but the most important thing is that we just get this seal on them now, and they just cook through without colour. Because once they cook through without colour, then they're soft, and then we can really put them in. We can make them look like chips on the next row.
Perfect.
Alrighty? Hi Annelise. Annelise just teaching me how to use my brand new phone. I was trying to swipe it the wrong way around. So look,
Upside
come and
down.
have a look at my chips. So I've got 3 layers of chips. Nice. Can you see them? So they're just sort of softish, you see? You can just squeeze them. So I've got that one there, and that one there. And they're all perfectly blanche. And so I'm just waiting for the rest of my meal to be put together. But when we come back, I'll show you how we're going to finish them off. And we're just going to finish them off on a higher heat now.
Great.
Very simple. So here are my chips. Making chips is not the quickest thing if you do it correctly. But once you've made your own chips, you never buy chips ever again. So we'll put them in there. And now I've turned the oil up. These are quite soft, remember? And they're going to cook again, and then when you take them out the fryer, they're going to keep cooking for a while, so remember that. So now I've turned them up, put them in, and bearing in mind they've already been blanched once, so yep, that's okay. You see they're just starting to fry now.
Yeah.
So now I've turned it up. I want it at about probably 170-ish. I'm going to leave those for about 5 minutes, turn them out, and they will start to be, they'll get nice and golden brown. That's the plan. Okay?
Yep.
Annelise, look at these gorgeous chips. And these are my ones in here. And you can actually see them just puffing a little bit. And so I can show you here. I ought to just try one really, shouldn't I?
Hey, I'm jealous.
Oh my God, no. Oh, fantastic. So, as soon as these are ready, which will be a couple of minutes, we'll put them in there, put them in the salt, give them a toss, and away we go.
Nice.
Cheers. So, here are the chips. Annelise, come over here a little bit. Look, I want to just explain one thing here. So we use 2 different potatoes here. We're in lockdown mode. We can't always get. So the correct potatoes I would use for chips would be Maris Pipers. That's what I'd use. Which potatoes did we use? I have absolutely no idea. I just pulled out some potatoes. But look, we're going to put them in here. Put them in there. Put some salt in there. Give them a little shake. You hear how crispy they are. Put them back on here. And there are your perfect Dazzler chips, ready for any occasion. We're going to have them with a bit of, I think we're going to have steak. Cheers everybody.
Cheers.
See you tomorrow.